there. Keep touching bases with heart. Heart is the one answer, the key that fits every problem. Heart is the skeleton key to your life. There's no door it won't open. It has its own timing to things, though, so don't try to push it. Doesn't work that way. You'll soon find out. You don't control heart. Slipping back into mind is the easiest thing. It's rather seamless for a while, until it's not. Then you begin to somehow be able to see, to notice when mind is taken over again. You just start to see. Suddenly, it begins to be easy. Very simple indeed. Just stay in heart. Unless they're in heart too, other people won't be able to see, to notice the real difference in you. They may know something's changed, but won't be able to put a finger on it. Heck, maybe you can't either just now. You're just suddenly different. Well, trust me, they know. It's just in heart that everyone knows this, and a lot of them are not in contact with that. Thus, they're fishing around to try to pin it down, and they won't. Your auric force field has made a big change. You're pulling down much more light in the earth, to the earth also. Heart does that when given free rein. Heart is where you remember your true identity. Heart takes you home, capital H, at some point. You just know, oh, it's this. Oh, is that what it is? Very nice. Not that your mind will understand, yours or others, not in the least, but you do. No explaining that. Oh, you'll give it a try. Why? Because it's so very different to you and so very nice. You'll want to share that. Well, good luck with that. You'll make many a nice try. Psst, psst, don't forget the journal. Some will get it too. Those already in heart, or those that are close, they'll tune in to your resonance. That's the real message, you know. It's not in the words. Those are just the wrapping paper for what's really being shared. As long as you don't get lost in the designs on the wrapping paper, as many do who just pick apart the words, you'll be fine. You'll see the gift and not get distracted by the mind. Mind stays ever on the surface of life. That's why it gets stuck in the wrapping paper. That's the surface appearance of things, the domain, the realm of mind. Our deep answers aren't superficial. That's why mind cannot and will never find them. It goes to a depth that's simply beyond mind. Some people are used to thinking mind is unlimited, that it can go anywhere. They've mixed up mind with heart. Yet that's only in thought. Thought is just a small portion of your being. Believe it or not, thought is not all of you, any more than that body you wear is all of you, or your hair is, or your teeth are. Nonsense. Just aspects, portions, bits. These are just parts of the puzzle, not the whole of it. Being is multi-dimensional and so much more. Yet, mind will cling tightly to its way of viewing things, viewing life. It's quite convinced that it's right. Everyone else is wrong. That's mind's modus operandi. Just prove that everyone else is incorrect, then it will be king of the mountain. I wonder how many lifetimes we've spent that way. It doesn't lead anywhere but in endless circles, surrounding the self with yes men. The reality is that there's no way out of that paradigm. As long as that paradigm is clung to, there's simply no solution. It goes on endlessly. The solution doesn't come to mind because the solution is just to walk away from mind, to choose to ignore it for a while, to no longer vest such belief and faith in that aspect of being. Now, of course, mind wouldn't think of this, laughing out loud. So, for people in this space, it's best to just leave them alone. You cannot help them. The only rescuer they need is their own higher self, who is very creative, by the way. Don't think they won't be rescued. They will. It's probably all planned out already, so not to worry. Source is merciful. We're mighty stubborn, though, and we have to wander for a while. It's good for us. For long enough to prove to the self that this is going nowhere. Only then can we begin to insert the necessary space, the breathing room in the mind, that takes us from nowhere to now here. Okay, this journal has been interesting. It isn't at all what I thought I had in heart to share. Oh well, the flow is so beautiful. It's best to just know one doesn't know better than the flow and go along with it. The beauty will be revealed. It takes a good bit of trust, though. It feels very strange at first, just to let go like this, let go and let fly, and do it publicly. Heck, I've even got the proof for you. Go back to the earlier journals this year where all that crazy poetry was coming through. Now, that was very strange. And you can sense in those journals my insecurity with what was happening. So take it from that knowing, that trust that you have in your heart. It will lead you safely through anything, even sheer nonsense. Let us just keep on keeping on. Meet you in heart then. Many blessings be the way of your life and others you meet. Love and light.